Welcome back to our series on FTD clustering. My name is Goran, and I'm going to show you the resiliency of FTD cluster when you lose one of the FTD units in this video. In previous two videos, we showed you what happens when links on FTD unit go away, either all of the data links or all of the cluster links. Now we're going to show you when software has an issue and it crashes the whole FTD cluster unit. Here we're going to focus on FTD1, currently a master that owns my test connections. As it crashes, it's going to take itself out of the cluster, and FTD2 unit is going to become a master and continue my connections by becoming an owner. We're still going to be testing with the same hosts, A, B, and C, with our ping, UDP, and SSH connections in place. So taking a look at our FTD consoles here, we have two units in the cluster, and this unit is the master on the left. If I look at the show con output, I can see it owning my connections. Switch 2 shows all of the links in its port channels to be up and running, and if I look at the connections on FTD2, it's backing up the master's connections there. So here I'm simply going to execute a test crash on this unit. I am simulating a crash here, and we're going to take a look at our TCP connections and all the connectivity in play to make sure we measure if any outage is detected. So here I can see that my unit 2 took over with a master role. My UDP connections actually show 3-second pause in traffic. My TCP connection had survived, it's still there. Second one as well, all the pings are still going. And if I take a look at unit 2, it's currently a master, and show connection output shows me that now I have my connections owned on this FTD2, currently the master. Now we're gonna accelerate the video through bring up of this unit here and continue when it rejoins the cluster. And here we go. Unit is back up. It has detected a master unit in the cluster and started to sync the configuration. And here we go. We are back with unit 1 had written its crash info and rebooted and came back up. It has detected master cluster unit, unit number 2, and you can see that the cluster is back up and running here. And if we take a look at our UDP connection, we never lost any packets there. Rejoining the cluster is not costly at all. All the connectivity is back up and running now. If we do show connection output, we can see that this FTD1 unit that just came into the cluster became the backup for the unit 2. That concludes our video on resiliency of the FTD cluster when losing an FTD unit. Thank you for watching.